How's it going, y'all? T-Case here, and well, it's been a while since I've done a slot car video. Almost a full year. If I would have waited one more month, we would have had a full year since my last slot car unboxing, review, lapping. I did do a live stream recently, which was a lot of fun. I do plan on doing those more, but I really do want to get back into reviewing these slot cars. I've accumulated quite a few in that year's time, so I got plenty of slot cars to get through before I have to go and buy another one, and we all know how that goes. You see it and you have to have it. Luckily, this one was one when I saw it announced. I want to say I saw it on Trav's channel. That slot car dude showed it in the catalog. And I was like, I have to have that. So I went on to where I typically order my slot cars from, lebhobbies.com. They're here in the US, and pre-ordered it. And like most things, when you pre-order something, you forget about it. And 6-7 months goes by, and I'm getting ready to go to the 24 Hours of Daytona. And what do I get? An email saying, your slot car's in. We're going to be sending it your way. And I was so excited for this specific slot car. If y'all know, if been around the channel, you know I love golf. And you know I'm a fan of Formula One. I probably haven't talked about it as much, but I'm an Alexander Albon fan. No hiding that. I like most of the drivers, but I really do like Alex. He drives for Williams, and a couple years ago, Gulf switched their sponsorship from McLaren to Williams. Which I thought was really cool. Unfortunately, the merchandise they've come out with hasn't been my cup of tea. I'm still waiting for that ultimate Gulf Williams hat to come out that just speaks to me. And maybe having Carlos Sainz on the team now, it's going to happen, because I do like Carlos's style. But back to the slot cars, enough about me. We're talking about the FW45 Alexander Albon, Williams, McLaren, with their special Gulf livery that they ran in a couple races. So this is my first modern F1 car. I know a couple brands have done them, but Scalextric has really gone after it, giving us the full liveries versus just a blank slate. So this is a gorgeous livery, and I'm really excited to see how these modern F1 cars run on my track, because the older F1 cars are quite a bit smaller than this. So let's pop this open. Ooh, I undid the screw a little bit pre-filming to make this a little less clumsy, but there we go. Let's get a nice close look of that. And it is, I mean, is that not beautiful? Cover my face so it focuses. I mean, that's gorgeous. And I love how Williams has incorporated the Duracell sponsorship by making the intake on the top look like the Duracell battery. Not that I'm a Duracell guy. I think I buy the HEB brand, which is, if you're not from Texas, it's the Texas grocery store. So here we have it. We'll put the box away. It's your standard, I mean, Scalextric's case. It is a cool Williams. We got the orange base. Got the, I mean, it's just a cardboard, but Williams Racing Gulf. Pretty cool. Put that down, and this is actually my first time taking it out, so I'm going to get a little closer here and stop focusing on me, camera. Focus on the car. Focus on what's important. There you go. That's the number 23, Alex Albon. And he's been making a slow car look pretty good lately. I don't know if you saw the race in Canada this past year in 2024, but he had probably my favorite overtake of the year in the wet, overtaking two cars into the final hairpin. See if we can get, there we go. All the sponsors there. Actually, not very many sponsors. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And hold on 1 second. I need to let my dog back inside, and she's probably going to make a lot of noise. Bear with me. All right, so I don't know if it'll show. Let me hide my face here and figure out how cameras work. There we go. There you go. You can kind of see where the decal, vinyl wrap, whatever you want to call it, livery meets up at the side pod. It's a little crinkly. It is like that on both sides. You have to get close to really notice it. So I'm not too upset about that. I think they absolutely knocked it out of the park. I've seen these modern F1 cars in person at Circuit of the Americas, and they are ginormous. So this actually looks pretty skinny compared to how they look in real life and compared to some of the other F1 slot cars that I have, but the length is spot on. These are very long, very big cars, big beefy tires. The yellow marked tires would indicate that they are medium, the medium tires, but obviously they're just the same tires. But very cool that they did mark them with the proper Pirelli tires. We got the guide down here, and there's actually, it looks like some aero down here at the bottom, which I think is pretty cool. The ground effects cars, that was a big talking point in the regulation changes a few years ago. So yeah, we're gonna go take this thing apart. Looks like it has a big old magnet back here. Take a look at the inside. I'm curious how this comes apart. All the F1 cars seem to be different. Doesn't look like the wing comes off, but it is very flexible, so shouldn't break. And yeah, we'll run it around the track and see how it does in comparison to some of the other cars. So let's go. So here we have it on the track, getting ready to disassemble. And this one was different. It was really different. We got a screw for the chip, plug that back in. And then what I thought was 3 screws, which were in there very tight. If y'all have a recommendation for a slot car specific screwdriver, I would greatly appreciate it, because I struggled to get this thing apart. But I got it eventually. It just took some time. We had 2 on the main part of the body, 1 on the rear, and I go to take it apart, and no. There's one right behind the guide. So get that one loose and taken apart. And something happened here that I was not prepared for. The rear axle just fell out. So it's not snapped in there. It is just loose in there. There is a slot for the bushings, but it's not like a snap-in bushing. And the magnet is actually underneath the motor. So there's a separate part there where the floor kind of splits from the chassis. So almost like there's a floor, a chassis, and then the body. Trying to put it back on and realizing I'm not getting the bushings lined up, since they don't lock into place. Once you get them in place, you have to make sure they don't fall out when you put the body on. So I went ahead and added some oil. I don't usually do that for the videos, but since I was already having issues getting it put back together, might as well add the oil as well. And the way the motor's mounted, I don't know. This one was just weird to me. I don't have a ton of Scalextric, so maybe it's normal. But to me, this one kind of confused me. But I did see a nice little slot there where you can add oil directly to the motor. So that was nice. So we're going to get these screws put back in. Nice and neat. And I also found you couldn't really give it any float. It was either tight or not screwed in. So yeah, there we have it. A nice lubed up, ready to go F1 car. Well, there you have it. 4.61. Not too bad around my track. Keeping it under that 5 seconds. That's crucial. I didn't feel comfortable really pushing this one very hard. It felt kind of weird. I think because the magnet is so far in the back, it has grip until it doesn't, and then it just lets loose. I flipped it going around the hairpin, turn 1 on my layout. I really didn't want to bang this thing up, so I pushed it as far as I felt comfortable with, but it definitely drove different than my classic F1 cars that I've done in the past. I think it might be because of how long this car is, and then having the magnet in the back, whereas the other ones kind of have it more towards the middle. So it's got a lot of rear grip until it doesn't, and then it just lets go. But it is beautiful looking. I absolutely love the look of this car. Like I said, I love golf. You can see my logo is in golf colors. Got my golf hat on. Big fan, and I'm happy that they partnered with Williams. Really excited for the 2025 season. And that brings me to the question, are you an F1 fan? Do you like F1? Have you been watching preseason testing? It's going on right now as I'm filming this video, at least. Today was day 2 of 3 days at Bahrain, testing out the vehicles. Carlos Sainz put up a great lap time. Carlos is new with Williams. I'm a big fan of Carlos as well, so maybe they'll do a F1 slot car for Carlos. I'd definitely grab that one. But yeah, let me know if you're an F1 fan, if you've been watching. What do you think of this last year of the regulations? This is the last year of these cars. Next year is going to be a whole new car and kind of a reset. So this is going to be the most competitive year in F1, and I cannot wait. I thought last year was amazing. This year's looking to be great. I think the pairing of Alex and Carlos at Williams is going to be a great pairing as they try to move up a little bit in the pecking order, because they've been down at the bottom for a long time. But yeah, please let me know what you think about this car. If you have any suggestions, if you have any questions, let me know.
RSR_Noodle14.
Hey, thanks for subscribing,
Subscribe
Noodle.
to the
That's
channel.
interesting. I didn't know it would do that while I was recording and not streaming. That was neat. Thanks, man. Appreciate subscribing. Y'all consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. If you can and are able and want to, consider becoming a channel member. All that money goes towards the channel. I was recently able to upgrade my computer so that I can do better videos, better streaming. I can put it towards slot cars. And on the subject of more slot cars, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slot cars that I have yet to unbox. So those will be coming here in the near future. Let me know what you want to see. Appreciate you sticking around. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you later. I'm coming, Cinderella. Nope, that's not for you. All right, let's get back to talking about this. All right. So here we have it. The Williams FW45 Alexander Albon. And just looking at it here, I do notice this appears to be a decal all the way around it, and where some of the seams fold up on the side pods. You need to drink now. Now's the time she needs to drink. Earlier, when I wasn't filming, no drinking. No noise at all. We'll let her finish drinking. This will make for a good outtake, right? You done? Are you done? Are you done? Hey, can you be done for a second? No? You need more water? She needs more water. I mean, water is life, so I'm not going to deprive her of water. Good girl, Thomas. She's a sweetie.